Thank you. Welcome to my channel again. This is Life Plus. I want to thank all my subscribers and I want to wish all of you subscribers and viewers season's greeting in preparation for Christmas. Happy Christmas. Thank you very much, all of you. I hope you enjoy the Christmas holiday as it's coming in. And today I want to share with you a soap that you can use, especially if you're involved in running trainings, mentorship program, and you do trainings. You have interface with people and you want to boost your sales. You do a lot of things online and you want to boost your sales. This work, it will be very, very good for you. So it's a money puller and it is favor attraction. People want to buy your product, whether it's online, whether it is ebook, whatever it is, and they will want to associate with you. So this, if you are in that category, this work is for you. Now, what are the things you need? Very fast, what are the things that you need? What are the things you need? One, you need marijuana, small quantity of marijuana. Uh, some other people call it weed. Some other people call it Indian hemp. Whatever you call it in your area, that is what you need. Just need small quantity of it, whether the fresh or the dried one. Anyone you can get, you need a small quantity of marijuana, the weed or Indian hemp. You just need, it's a control. It's a control thing in my area, so you don't just get it like that. It is highly controlled and regulated. So but if you can get it, get small quantity of it. Then the next item you need is you need a white soap, 6 tablet. I'm telling you, I will encourage you to make sure you prepare to do this, to be so much. You prepare and make sure that you are ready to do it so much, because you wouldn't want it to be exhausted. You wouldn't want it to finish. So I want you to make sure you get enough. So that's why I'm telling you 6 tablet. So you get that. Then you get original honey. You get original honey. Well, you get original honey, not a diluted or processed honey. Just make sure you get pure original honey. Then you need your Bible, and then you need a coconut, one big coconut that have enough water inside. You need one big coconut. You need your Bible and a white packaging container that you can package your spiritual soap inside. So having got all of these things, number one, marijuana. Number two, original honey. Number three, 6 tablet of white soap. Number four, coconut. Number five, your Bible, and then last one, white packaging container. So those are the things you need for this spiritual work. Now, so what are the steps? How do you go about preparing it? One, the very first step that you need to take is to grind that marijuana leaves. You need to grind it or pound it to smooth. You grind or you pound it to smooth. That's the very, very first thing you need to do. That's the very first step. So you do that. The second step is, having done that, you find a way of collecting the water inside the coconut. So how do you do that? The coconut actually have 3 eyes on it. One of them is easy to puncture, so you can use a nail, or you find something that you can use, either nail or you use what I will call a screwdriver to puncture one of them, and then you collect that white, the coconut water inside. Then you grate your soap. You collect the coconut, you add it to the leaves you have already grounded, the marijuana leaves you have grounded. You add the water of the coconut to it. Then the soap the white soap that you have grated, then you add it to that again. So you now have the mixture of the coconut water, the weed that you have grinded, and the white soap you have grated. You mix them together and you make sure you mix them to texture, that they have an even texture. You mix them very, very well. Now, once you have done that, please make sure you don't add water. This preparation, you are not to use water at all. Once you have done that, the next step you need to take is this. Make sure you follow this step by step. The next thing you now did is you take a 250 milliliter of the coconut of the original honey. Now in my side, I want to show you, this is what we have. This is a Coca-Cola pet bottle we have. This is a 50 cl. So if, assuming you are using this as your measurement for the original honey, what you need is the half of it, which is 25 centiliter. So 25 centiliter is equivalent to 250 milliliter. So you need just half of this. And then you pour it inside the mixture you already have of the white soap, the coconut water, and the weed that you have mixed to texture very well. You add that original honey, 250 milliliter inside it, and you mix them again. You mix them to get an even texture of all of them. Then the next thing you do is to now take your Bible and recite this following psalm. You recite the following psalm. You can also check the description. I usually put in my description, I put all the ingredients there too, and the psalms you are to recite. One, you recite Psalm 17. Psalm chapter 17. The next one is Psalm 34, followed by Psalm 47. And then you recite Psalm 111. Psalm 111, 111. Followed by Psalm 122, 122. Then you now do Psalm 137. And the last one is Psalm 138. Number 1, Psalm 17, Psalm 34, Psalm 47, Psalm 111, Psalm 122, Psalm 137, and Psalm 138. You recite them, each one of them, once over that soap and say your prayer. You say your prayer, what you want. And then what do? You keep the mixture for 24 hours before use, just one day. Once it completes 24 hours, you start using it to bathe early in the morning, or anytime you have your online training, or anytime you are going for your business, you use it to take your bath. You use it to take your bath, and I will tell you, you will share an evidence of the result with me. You use it to take your bath. Make sure it is with a new sponge. Don't use any old sponge to use it. Please always make sure when you want to use any spiritual work that you start with a new sponge. You don't use a spiritual work with an old sponge. You start with a new sponge. Anyone, just make sure you get a new sponge. So thank you very much. If you haven't subscribed, I want to really plead with you. Kindly subscribe, and I want to thank my subscriber for subscribing and for really engaging me. A lot of people have engaged me. We have been engaging each other either in comment or in WhatsApp chat. Some have even placed WhatsApp call to me. Thank you very, very much. We are here. There are a lot of things we can share together, and I'm wishing you a happy Christmas. Thank you. See you some other time.